An examination of conscience using the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments. 1. I am the Lord your God. You shall not have strange gods before me. 2. Do not take the name of the Lord in vain. 3. Keep holy the Sabbath day. 4. Honor your father and mother. 5. You shall not kill. 6. Do not commit adultery. 7. You shall not steal. 8. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. 9. Do not covet your neighbor's wife. 10. Do not covet your neighbor's goods. The first commandment. I am the Lord your God. You shall not have strange gods before me. Have I denied God? Have I been ashamed of or denied my faith in front of others? Have I ridiculed the teachings or practices of the church? Have I neglected my prayers? Have I used witchcraft, Wicca, or other occult practices? Have I practiced various forms of superstition, such as fortune tellers, mediums, Ouija boards, or tarot cards? The second commandment. Do not take the name of the Lord in vain. Did I use God's name carelessly, in anger, or in surprise? Have I called down evil upon anyone or anything? The third commandment. Keep holy the Sabbath day. Have I, through my own fault, failed to go to Mass on Sunday or on any holy day of obligation? Do I arrive at Mass late or leave early without good reason? Do I allow myself to be distracted at Mass? Do I distract others? The fourth commandment. Honor your father and mother. Have I disobeyed my parents or treated them with disrespect? Am I disrespectful, impolite, or discourteous towards my family? Have I neglected my work or my studies? Have I been helpful in my home? Have I failed to study seriously and with diligence? Have I missed an exam at school because of laziness? Am I disrespectful towards the elderly? Am I disobedient to the civil law or to those in authority, such as the police? The fifth commandment. You shall not kill. Did I have an abortion or help another to have an abortion? Have I mutilated my body or another's body? Did I attempt suicide or seriously consider suicide? Do I act violently by fighting or hitting others? Have I had thoughts of hatred towards another? Have I taken illegal drugs or abused prescription drugs? Have I sold or distributed illegal drugs? Do I neglect to take proper care of my body? Do I eat too much or sleep too much? Do I drink beer or other alcoholic beverages in excess? Have I allowed myself to become intoxicated? Am I too concerned about my health or appearance? Do I deliberately harbor unkind or revengeful thoughts about others? Have I taken revenge? Have I used harsh or abusive language towards another? Do I act rudely, impolitely, or ridicule others? Have I been guilty of the sin of racism? Am I cruel to animals? The sixth commandment. Do not commit adultery. Have I desired or done impure things? Have I taken pleasure in entertaining impure thoughts or desires? Have I read impure material, listened to music with impure lyrics, or looked at impure images, whether in photos or on television, or in movies or on the internet? Have I aroused sexual desires in myself or another by impure kissing, embracing, or touching? Have I committed impure actions alone? Example, masturbation. Have I committed homosexual acts or other unnatural acts? Do I use artificial contraception, whether surgical, barrier, or chemical methods? Have I dressed immodestly or been too concerned with the way I look? Do I use vulgar language or tell others to listen to impure jokes or stories? The seventh commandment, you shall not steal. Have I taken anything that was not my own? Have I damaged private or public property or defaced it by vandalism? Have I been guilty of shoplifting? Have I accepted or bought stolen property or helped someone to steal? Have I bribed someone? Do I gamble excessively? Have I borrowed something without the owner's permission? Have I failed to return something I borrowed? Do I waste money or spend it extravagantly? Have I harbored a greed for money or worldly possessions? Have I made of money or any possession a false god? Do I waste goods or food? Have I cheated on tests or schoolwork? Have I cheated in games or sports? The eighth commandment, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Have I lied deliberately? Have I sworn to do something sinful or illegal? Have I slandered others by attributing to them sins they did not commit, or of which I had no evidence? Do I gossip about others or listen to gossip? Have I told a secret I was asked to keep? Have I betrayed someone's trust? Have I criticized anyone uncharitably? Do I make rash judgments and harbor false suspicions about others? Have I deliberately misled or deceived anyone? Have I refused to forgive someone or held a grudge against him or her? Have I failed to apologize or make amends to someone I have offended? The ninth commandment, do not covet your neighbor's wife. Have I desired or done impure things with another's spouse? Have I taken pleasure in entertaining impure thoughts or desires for another's spouse? Have I read impure material, listened to music with impure lyrics, or looked at impure images, whether in photos or on television or in movies or on the internet? Have I committed impure actions alone, example, masturbation? Have I dressed immodestly or been too concerned with the way I look? Do I use vulgar language or tell others to listen to impure stories? The 10th commandment, do not covet your neighbor's goods. Have I taken anything that was not my own? Have I damaged my neighbor's property or defaced it by vandalism? Have I accepted or bought stolen property or helped someone to steal? Have I borrowed something from my neighbor without their permission? Have I failed to return something I borrowed from my neighbor? Have I failed to be generous and kind to my neighbor? Act of contrition. O my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all my sins because of thy just punishments, but most of all because they offend thee, my God, who art all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of thy grace, to sin no more and to avoid the near occasion of sin.